Hey everybody, it's time for Teesha on the two. Teesha on the two. Teesha on the two. Teesha on the two. Ooh. How's everybody doing? This is Trending with Teesha, Volume 3. Trending with Teesha, Volume 3. And pretty much talking about what's trending this week. Again, I hope you can hear me. I don't feel like cutting my fan off. So I hope I'm loud enough. Or whatever. You'll hear noise outside because this is Brooklyn. So, big shocker last Tuesday, actually. Monday, Tuesday, one of them. Grammy Award winning singer-songwriter Lashawn Daniels passed away in a fatal car accident. Moment of silence for that. Okay, I was shocked to hear that he passed away, and I was shocked to hear that he passed away so young. I remember seeing him on a lot of episodes of Tamar and Vince back when him and Tamar and them were friends or whatever. I don't know if they reconciled, but I do know, see, motorcycles. I can't wait for summer to end. I don't know if they reconciled, but I do know that Tamar did write him like a really nice message on Instagram mourning the loss of him. So from what I heard, I guess he was on the road in South Carolina, like driving a van, and another car hit him head on, like veered off and hit him head on, and they were going in opposite directions, and both the cars caught on fire. But I guess the person in the other car managed to escape, but LaShawn wasn't lucky, so he passed away, I think, on the scene. I'm not sure. I don't know all of the details, but I'm going by what I was reading. And I'm just like in shock because he was so young, 41 years old. That's young. And the man is like, he's a awesome songwriter. He wrote Say My Name. He I know he did like vocal, like he was doing vocal lessons and stuff. Like he worked with Diddy Dirty Money. He wrote songs for Tamar's, oh my god, Love and War album. That is my favorite album of hers. Next to, what was her most recent album? Bluebird of Happiness. That, Love and War. If y'all go to my old video blogs or whatever, when her album first came out, swore by that album. Still swear by that album. I'm not even in a relationship anymore and I still swear by that album. But yeah, LaShawn was a force to be reckoned with, and it's a sad day in, you know, in the industry for him to like be gone. Like he's talented. He had like a voice on him. He also did, I think he wrote or co-wrote Erica Campbell's I Love God. You don't love God? What's wrong with you? He's the one on there that's going, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him, I love him. I love him, I love him, I love him. That's my favorite part of the whole song. But yeah, it's sad, and I can't imagine what his wife and his children are going through. His wife is April, and they have 3 kids together, 3 boys. So I can only imagine what she's going through. But you know, rest in peace to him, and I just pray that his memory lives on through his music, through his artistry, through his friends and family who loved him. It's sad. So in other news, Joseline Hernandez, baby, is joining the cast of Married to Medicine this season, but as a friend. Okay, Joseline, get your coins, mamita. You know, she was on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. I personally like the first couple of seasons, okay. But after a while, I didn't like how Joseline was portrayed on the show. Like, Joseline was a hothead. Yes, she was a hothead. But I feel like the last season she was on the show, people wanted it to, they wanted it to seem like she was a terrible person, when really the girl was trying to turn her life around because she was about to become somebody's mom. So she really was trying to make amends with people, and I felt like all they wanted her to do was fight and all of this other stuff and engage her in drama. And Joseline got sick of it and left Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, which I think was a good move for her. But she also left Stevie, which I'm glad she did, because them two were a hot mess together. Okay, Stevie, how I feel, I mean, I'm pretty sure Stevie is not the same person he was when he was with Joseline, but how I feel, Stevie took advantage of that girl. He used that girl, and he had her out here looking crazy. Like, and every chance he got, he had to throw in her face, oh, you be nothing without me, blah, blah, blah. Like, but now he's with Faith, and I don't care for Faith too much, but I feel like Faith is a good fit for him because she don't take his bullshit. Faith is from Jersey, okay? She was married to Biggie, okay? Faith will put Stevie in his place. If Stevie think that he can manipulate any woman, he can't do it to Faith. Faith is not, I feel like Faith has a whole, dude living in her body, and she would jack Stevie up if he even remotely tried to come at her like that, okay? So I think it's dope that she's gonna be on not Love and Hip Hop, Jesus, that she's gonna be on Married to Medicine this season as a friend. I want to see how that works out. I'm interested to see how that works out because that's a different lane for her, So kudos to her. She was supposed to have a show on WeTV, but I don't know if it ever, I don't know if it was scrapped. I don't know anything. I gotta Google that. But yeah, I remember them saying that she was gonna have her own show on WeTV, I think called Joseline Takes Miami or something like that. I don't know. I haven't heard anything about it since. So over the weekend, Basketball Wives reunion was filmed, and as far as we know, some things that I read, Cece and Tammy were no shows, which I expected. Tammy no longer cares about the show. You could tell this season, Tammy doesn't care to be around anybody but a select few of the girls, which rightfully so, because she's in a different place in her life. Like, she's doing her alter ego rap career, which, by the way, Tammy got bars. I'm sorry. Tatiana Trill, she got bars. I personally like her song No Pressure. I like the video, I like the song. Tammy, you better go Tamisha Roman. Yeah, her name is Tamisha. She shortened it to Tammy. Google. But yeah, I'm all for it. I feel like Basketball Wives, I feel like she's outgrown Basketball Wives or whatever, and she has issues with, Jennifer and Evelyn and, them people. I don't know if she has issues with anybody else, but I know for sure Jennifer and Evelyn she has issues with. So I feel like she's outgrown the show. She doesn't care to be there or whatever. The episode that's supposed to air tomorrow, it looks like she's walking off the show for good. I honestly feel like it's time for her to have her own reality show, like because they only did like the one episode of her when she got married, and it was called Tammy After Ever After. I feel like they should, bounce ideas off of that. Give that girl her own spinoff, because Tammy is a character and she would make good coins with her own show. But yeah, but Tammy, it wasn't at the reunion. Cece wasn't at the reunion, which I'm not surprised, because Cece and a handful of people in the group have beef. But I feel like ever since Cece joined Basketball Wives, people have been using her as a scapegoat. Like, I feel like fingers are always pointed at her, and they always make it seem like she's the only one that talks about people behind their back. All of y'all heifers have said something behind each other's back. That's what y'all do. Y'all all say stuff behind y'all back, behind each other's backs. And it's like, everybody's so bothered when Cece does it, but nobody gets on anybody else when anybody else does it. It's like really one-sided, and it's been that way for a while. So I'm not surprised Cece's not there, because she ain't it's gonna become like them ganging up on her at the reunion. I mean, if I was her, I would put on my big girl drawers and I would go and I would face all of them, and then I would flip them the bird and go on about my life. Okay? But she doesn't want to deal with it, so I guess she opted not to. But OG feels like they shoved her off to the side because I don't think they put her on the stage with everybody. She actually filmed in the back in a green screen or something like that. And then there's a rumor going around that OG is allegedly pregnant, so I think that plays a part into why she's not she wasn't brought to the main stage. But OG was saying that she feels like it's colorism or something like that. Like she feels like she's like shoved to the side or whatever. And I'm like, colorism? The whole entire cast is black. Everybody on the cast is black. Yes, Evelyn is black. She's Hispanic, she's black. Okay? So how is it colorism? There's girls on that stage that's the same complexion as you. How, Sway? I don't know, but I don't really care too much for the reunion because basketball-wise, reunions have been pretty dry for a while. Like, first of all, they compiled the entire reunion into an hour. And it's like, the reunions have just been incomplete. They haven't been interesting. They've been dry. So I don't really care for the basketball-wise reunion at all. I never do anymore because the reunions they've been dry. They've been boring, but it's whatever. So, Ronnie from Jersey Shore split from his baby mama for like the 12 millionth time. And I guess, first of all, neither one of them they don't need to be on social media because the both of them air out their dirty laundry on social media and then get mad when people react to it. Like, everybody has seen y'all relationship play out on TV, through Instagram. All y'all do is insult each other on Instagram. Stay off of social media. And I hate when people air out their business or somebody else's business on social media because it's like you just adding more fuel to the fire. I would respect you more if y'all had these conversations in private. Everything is not for everybody. You're only supposed to show part of yourself on social media. And these two, they go tit for tat on social media. And then Ronnie gets on Jersey Shore and is like, well, people treat my personal life like it's a joke and like it's funny. And it's like, my guy, you're airing out your dirty laundry on social media. What do you expect for people who are at home, don't have nothing to do with themselves, need entertainment? What do you expect for them to do? So, yeah, they split and he was posted up with some mystery woman or something like that. I don't know. It's not the end of that saga. So, next, let's go.
Yo, support my sis. This is my big sister. How you doing, y'all? My name is Nemo. Nice to meet y'all.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Sorry, sexy. Let me make sure I'm not sitting on your stuff.
Oh my God.
How y'all doing? My name is Nemo. I'm the baby sister of Teesha on the tube.
And the other person that was featured in the EBT people video.
Yes, that was me with the big old afro, baby.
Yeah, Jesus Christ, I can't.
I had heels on in that video, by the way. Like, I was not that tall with that age.
I can't. You're wild annoying.
So, like I said, subscribe, like, comment, all that shit, all that good shit. You feel me? Support my big sister. You know what I'm saying?
You're wild.
Because if y'all don't, then we just gonna have to fight. Nah, I'm playing. I'm not.
Yo, get out.
You can edit that part out.
Get out.
So you can edit that.
So yeah, that was my little sister. She had to come and crash. But yeah, I guess I was talking about Ronnie and Jen. No. Okay. The Braxton girls. Have you guys seen the Braxton girls on the Shade Room dancing to afrobeats? Okay, first of all, they're adorable. I love the Braxton Sisters. I'm glad that they're back together and they're a unit and they're cool again because the way Braxton Family Values ended last season. But I'm glad that they are back together, and I hope that they resolve their issues because I love them collectively as a unit. They are hilarious, and they randomly put up a video of them dancing to afrobeats, and Tracy was getting it with her shoulder work and everything. All of them were dancing nice, but Tracy outshined all of them because Tracy was busting the moves. I was like, first of all, I like Tracy. I relate to Tracy in a lot of ways, okay? I love Tracy, and I feel like she's always the underdog and people underestimate her, and that girl she's lit. I love Tracy, but I thought it was a very adorable video of them. I love the Braxton girls so much, so I'm just so glad to see that they are cohesive and they're together, and I love it. So Michael Jordan donated $1 million to Hurricane Dorian, the Hurricane Dorian relief, and I think that's awesome, and I love how everybody's coming together to help. I've even heard that people have been like, trying to get to the States or coming to the States to get away from the hurricane and the damage of the hurricane. And also people have been sending like animals or whatever, misplaced pets to America, to find them homes or whatever. And I think that's really nice. I like that everybody's coming together to help, because the hurricane, from what I heard, it was a terrible hurricane. So much so that the hurricane is shifting like the weather everywhere, because here in Brooklyn we had rain last week, and it was like rain for us is not normal. It's like tsunamis. Like, it pours now. It don't just rain, it don't be little drizzlets, it be pouring. So last week when the hurricane was going, like, the weather was real weird. Like, it was cold one night, humid the next day, but then cold that following night. Like, the weather has been weird. Like, right now, earlier it was nice, it was humid, it was comfortable, but right now it's a little chilly. You gotta wear a hoodie. Like, the hurricane is shifting, the weather. It's crazy. But I'm glad that everybody's coming together, for Hurricane Dorian. Speaking of, y'all president, because that's not my president. My president is Obama. Y'all president, okay, is talking about the survivors who are fleeing from the Bahamas could be very bad people. Say what now? So these people who are misplaced from their homes, who are fighting for their lives, who are in need of help and assistance, you're more concerned about this goddamn wall that you're building than the humanity of these people who are misplaced from their homes because of a natural disaster. This man finds so many new ways to disgust me every day. If y'all don't get y'all asses in the voting booth and vote 2020, y'all can't get mad at the outcome. I don't know about the rest of y'all, but I cannot deal with 4 more years of this fuckery. I really can't. Donald Trump is disgusting. That is a disgusting human being. And it's like, really? That's the most insensitive thing that you can say. Like, let's throw away the politics, let's throw away religion, let's throw away all of that stuff that separates us and look at the human part of it. People that live in the US of A, there's people that's in this country right now that are very bad people. So for you to sit up here and say, that is insensitive. That's insensitive, and when I read that, it pissed me the hell off. I don't care about good or bad right now. I care about the fact that people are, men, women, and children are misplaced from their homes. They lost all of their belongings, everything that they've had, their possessions, everything gone because of something that was out of their control. And for him to say something like that is disgusting. I just, that's y'all president. Moving on. Next, because that just threw me all the way off. Lord have mercy. Okay, so Tekashi 6ix9ine is set to testify against former gang affiliates. Now, I'm gonna put this out there. I am a Brooklyn girl through and through. I could rap you under the table a Jay-Z and Biggie verse. Throw a little Fabulous in there too, okay? I was bred in Bed-Stuy, raised in the Ville, okay? A lot of people like to blame Brooklyn for Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi 6ix9ine is not my Brooklyn. That's not my era. That's not my area of expertise. I did not like dude when he was out. He irritated me. He did too much for me. And I felt like everything that he was doing was a facade. And I was right. So, now that this man is facing jail time, he's gonna rap. That is frowned upon, especially in gang life. Once a rat, always a rat. And now you're going to have a target on your back, my guy. That's all I'm going to say on that. Moving on. I'm not saying no more. So Teairra Mari pled guilty to a DWI case. I'm disappointed in Teairra Mari. Because I felt like her going to rehab all that time ago and her making music and when I felt like she was actually getting somewhere in her career. I'm not understanding what's going on with her. She needs help. Like serious help. Teairra Mari is literally the same age as me. And like literally we're both our birthdays is in December. And she needs help. Cause it's too much that's going on with her. And it's sad because the girl can sing her face off. Like all of this stuff that's going on is taking precedence over her talent, and it sucks, you know. So she pled guilty to the DWI case, and so far it looks like she doesn't have to do any jail time, but I'm pretty sure she's not off the hook all the way. She probably have to do community service or, you know, probation, house arrest, something like that. I don't know all of the details. I just saw that she pled guilty, and I'm just like, Jesus of the Lord. And you know 50 Cent has something to say, because him and her have been on this social media war ever since he inserted himself into her revenge porn case or whatever. I wish those two would just get together, smash, and get it over with, because I think that's what this is, sexual tension, because they both irritating. So Bobby Brown was removed from a JetBlue flight because of a verbal altercation due to him being publicly intoxicated. He's another one that needs help. That man is hurting. Like, to lose his ex-wife and his daughter in the span of 3 years, he's hurting. And then it was recently said that he was in a car accident. His sister said that he was in a car accident. It turned out that those was false. And she pretty much called his wife like a gold digger. Like she's after his money and she's purposely trying to take his insurance money, so she's trying to kill him. All kinds of weird stuff has been going on with the Brown Houston family for years. And it's like crazy. But I just hope Bobby's okay. I know he's not. He's another one that needs to get better. And it's just sad. All of this is sad. Jesus Christ. So, final thing I wanted to discuss. Chrissy Teigen and John Legend going after y'all president's head. So Donald Trump got upset that John Legend didn't, you know, mention him at all for like the criminal justice reform or something like that speech or something. So he called Chrissy Teigen foul mouth. So Chrissy Teigen called him a what is it, a PPAB, I think it is, the hashtag. Yeah. Y'all go. I'm not gonna say it. It's a little explicit. But y'all go and do hashtag PPAB. Because Chrissy Teigen got everybody on Twitter calling him that. And you know what? Chrissy Teigen is my hero. If she decides to run for president, Chrissy Teigen 2020. Okay? John Legend 2020. Anybody but Trump. Okay? So I'm here for both of them. A couple that roast together, stay together, okay? I'm here for all of it, every single thing that they're saying. And I feel like because John Legend is usually quiet, he don't say much, he don't bother nobody, but I feel like when you poke the bear, he mauls. And the fact that him and Chrissy Teigen is like a team and they going off on Trump, I live for it. I live for it. I'm not mad at it. Hashtag PPAB, okay? But that's all I have for Trending with Teesha Volume 3. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe. Oh, just wanted to throw this in there real quick. So, you know, my Married to Medicine video, I had posted the link or whatever on my Instagram, and Dr. Heavenly herself liked my post. And so shouts out to Dr. Heavenly. I appreciate you or whatever. But yeah, like all of the positivity that I'm getting for coming back to YouTube, I really, if I don't say it enough, I appreciate every single one of my subscribers. I appreciate all of my friends and family who have been a moral support, because there's been days where I'm like, you know, are you sure you can do this? Are you sure you can be consistent? Because that was an issue for you at one time. But I feel like I just jumped in head first, and it's working, and I'm enjoying it this time around. I don't know if you guys can tell, like if you compare me now to my videos in the past, I can tell the difference. Maybe you guys can't, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm so glad to be back. I'm so happy to be back on YouTube, and I'm gonna just see where this goes or whatever. So I appreciate every single one of you for subscribing, for leaving comments, for contacting me. I appreciate it all. I see it all. I respond to everything. I love you guys so much. Near and far. Love you so much. But please like, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to 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 tell a friend about Teesha on the tube. Teesha on the tube. Teesha on the tube. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful night, and I'll see you in the next video vlog. Peace.